Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Hoopa in the Great League. We're going to go into the Remix Cup. I'm going to purchase that secondary move, of course, and we're going to test it out. I'm going to be pairing it up with Shadow Ninetales Heracross because I just love Heracross. It's a fun Pokemon. And then Shadow Mawile towards the end when I get a little bit brave. Hoopa is going to be squishy. Let's get that out here in the open. It's going to be extremely weak to dark. It's going to go down in like just one hit from a super effective move because you're a psychic and a ghost type. I mean, that's good, and it's also bad, but the Great League for it, not so good because it is so heavy in attack. When Pokemon are like that, they're not going to be performing the best in the Great League. More so in the Ultra League is going to be a lot better, and then of course in the Master League. So I did get a good one, as you've seen the IVs there, and I probably will be powering it up in the future. As far as the other Hoopa form, we'll have to see what's going to happen with that. But as of now, I'm probably not going to keep this in the Great League. It's not really doing much. And this is almost going to be a showcase of Heracross and Shadow Ninetales. Just going to be up front. Hoopa's going to have its moments. It hits like a truck. If you hit Shadow Ball on a lot of things, it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, a few times in here, if you're thinking, well, why did you go for Psychic when you could have went for Shadow Ball and done a little bit more damage? Because I will potentially think that they're going to go for a shield. And if that is the case, if they're going to use a shield, if I think so, we can get the potential defense drop. So that's the reason why. I just want to put that out there. All right, so let's just get into this here. Up against a Registeel, we're going to go ahead and swap and bring in our Hoopa. Now, at this point, the reason why I bring it in is because it's collateral damage at this point. I'm not going to lie. So we're just going to throw it in here to absorb. And we get lock on down. Alright, let that sink in. I mean, I know we were low health, but we just got lock on down. So in comes Heracross to clean up this situation here. We're just going to counter down. We're not going to do anything else. And we take the win looking good. So it is going to be extremely weak to dark and ghost. So you may want a little bit of coverage for those. Next battle, we're met with the Machamp. Good lead. Kind of need to look out for Rock Slide. We are going to be part bug, which is going to be taking super effective damage from it, but also fighting, so it's kind of neutralized. They're going to be swapping into a Roserade. We're going to instantly be bringing in our Ninetales. Now, if you're thinking, well, why are you pairing it up with Ninetales? That seems a little random. It is, absolutely, and I'm going to tell you why. Because before this, I kept seeing Frostlass, 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 things weak to fire. And I'm thinking, I mean, okay. I mean, these things are common as far as the Frostlass, but the other things I was seeing, I was like, yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous. Let's just put in Shadow Ninetales, and it worked, right? So there was no actual logic behind it as far as a strategy. It was because of what I was seeing in Go Battle League for the test battles here. Anyways, we have the Pidgeot coming in and taking us out. We still have 2 shields left, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Heracross and go immediately for this, because if we get hit by Gust, it's over. I mean, we're bug and fighting, right? Instantly swapping into the Hoopa here, and we're just going to shield this up, and then a Confusion actually went through. It's going to take them out now. There, beautiful. Hoopa, put it into that work, right? Let's go. This thing is amazing. That was sarcasm. Next battle, we're met with a Whiscash. This is preferred in the lead. It's just as simple as that. I mean, the Mud Bombs are resisted. They're going to have to go for a Blizzard, and they can bait us, which can get pretty annoying here. I just find myself double shielding a lot of times in this situation, hopefully pulling a shield out of them too. We've already got one here, so we're going for a Rock Blast. They're probably expecting this. Yep, they are, and they're going to let it go through. That's fine, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, where I find myself in these weird positions. So I'm going to go ahead and shield up this Blizzard here. They're going to be swapping into Surfetch. Now watch this. Look at, yeah, we're doing a lot of damage with Confusion, pretty much half health, but watch this. Night Slash, good night. Yeah, we already went over the fact that it's going to be extremely weak to dark. So, yep, that is happening here. Yes, we were shieldless. If we had a shield, it would be a different situation. We would shield it up, farm down, obviously, but that's not the case. And they're bringing in a Shadow Victory Bell. We're able to get to a Mega Horn here. Highly doubt they're going to let this go through because their other Pokemon's very low too. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead. We're going to just let it go down. That's all we had to do. That's the only option we had. And they're hitting us with a Leap Blade. I was just crossing my fingers that was not a Sludge Bomb. Bringing in the Whiscash, we're going to just take this thing out immediately because that Victory Bell doesn't have energy for another charge move, and we take the win with the Ninetales. Do you see why I'm bringing in the Ninetales? Because of what they kept throwing at me, the Go Battle League. Next battle, we're met with a Cresselia. Horrible lead here. I mean, if we can get off a Mega Horn, sure, but not entirely comfortable. So we're swapping into Hoopa, which I did name Koopa. I don't know, just because I like the way that sounds. Hoopa Koopa, right? Got horns, kind of in the realm of Koopa. All right, so they're swapping into Olamola, and they let it go through, and we farm them down. Now, a lot of times the Hoopa was just one-shotting things. So when it does perform, it hits hard. All right, it's undeniable about that. But it can't take a hit. They're going to be farming us down here with that Frostlass. That's not good. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Ninetales. We do have to look out for Shadow Ball. So we're going to have to call this here. We're letting it go through, expecting it, but we're going to be able to survive. They're going to be swapping. We're going to go ahead and get off the Weather Ball here, and then bring in our Heracross. See if we can get to a Megahorn, or actually, what are we going to do here? This is not looking like a win. Oh yeah, definitely losing this. They baited us with a Grass Knot. Very nice. Getting our last shields, and all they have to do is hit a Moonblast, and it's a GG. Ninetales can't pull up all this slack here, unfortunately. It's going to be a close one, as you're going to see, though. So Moonblast, down we go. Yep, in comes Ninetales, which does resist everything other than the Psycho Cut. Going for the Weather Ball here. Can we take this thing out? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Ninetales, come on! No, of course that ain't going to happen. They farm us down with Powdered Snow. All right, what are we going to see for the next battle? We're met with a Mandibuzz, and this is... What quick move do they... Okay, it's all right. Not very effective quick move, but it's still not great. They're farming quick. Aerial Ace one-shots us. Yeah, because we are going to be massively weak to flying. So before we do retreat or anything, we're going to go ahead and throw the Rock Blast here. Swap into our Ninetales because, well, you already know that the Hoopa does not want to see this thing. I was about to call it Koopa. So you're going to see what happens at the end, though. Pretty interesting. They're going to swap into Machamp. Going to go straight for that Psyshock. We're getting that last shield out of them. Looks like they're going to be able to counter us down. We made it to the Weather Ball, but not able to get it off. Now, we can go in with either one here. It's going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Hoopa, and we are going to let this go through. They are baiting us with a Cross Chop, and we have a massive resistance to fighting. That's what this thing does have going for it because of the Psychic and Ghost typing. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. Also, nice resistance to Poison if you do need that as well. Seeing that Poison is just roaming around everywhere. Swapping into our Heracross, they're going to be going into their Frostlass. Okay, very interesting. We're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Blast here. I wanted to farm a little bit more, but it's getting a little too risky. What I need them to do is just, I need to get that thing out of there. And I need them to use this energy here. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and shield this Aerial Ace up. And I figured I wasn't going to make it to another Rock Blast here. But that's fine, because what we did by using that shield is just have them use up all their energy. Hoopa's charge moves are going to be both resisted, but I figured, all right, let's just go for the Shadow Ball, the hardest hitting one out of Psychic and this, and we're able to take them out. Wow, let's go Hoopa. All right, gotta love it. Into the next battle. It was rough. If you're deciding or if you want to use it, have a little fun, but don't expect too much. We're met with a Tropius here with Razor Leaf. So this is good. I mean, this is actually fine. We do need to look out for Aerial Ace, of course, but we do resist Grass, while we are going to be actually doing super effective with the Rock Blast non-stab, and then the Megahorn is going to actually do a lot of damage, but I just decided to keep going Rock Blast, because what if they wanted to shield it? Unfortunately, they didn't shield that first one, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, we could change the world if we knew the future, right? Anyways, they're going to be bringing in the Drapion here, and this is actually a good matchup for us. We're letting the Aqua Tail go through, because they still have 2 shields, and I don't feel too comfortable using that last one, but we're getting a shield out of them. Fine. Okay. Ninetales it is. But here we go. Well, no, Hoopa. Okay. I was a little worried about the Aqua Tail spam, so we're going to go ahead and just bring in Hoopa. Crunch. Good night. All right. Bye. Yeah, I bet you they were laughing their butt off. I'm sure they were. So now we're put in between a poison place and a watery place. And they have a Frostlass in the back. So Hope has been restored. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball, getting a shield, of course. Going for another one. As much as I would love to farm, you watch what I do, though. Under tap? Yeah. Let's go. Gaining a little bit more farm here. Aqua Tail is not going to cut it, unfortunately, for them. So sorry. Yeah, we're weak to water, but it's non-stab. And, well, Ninetales has got a bit of thickness to it, right? Even as a Shadow. So we're going to go ahead and go Weather Ball, take the win here. Ninetales was putting in work today. Absolutely. Let's get it. Always a good pick, fun Pokemon, and it has good IVs for me too. For the Great League, into the next battle, good lead up against a Primeape here. Ice Punch is not going to be appreciated, but they're going to be retreating with energy. You just see I was trying to hit the Megahorn. I really was tempted to, but it's like, I hit the Megahorn, hit the Rock Blast. Don't know how the Megahorn didn't get... I think I hit the Rock Blast first. Anyways, getting them off before they get off any sort of Icy Wind again. And I think Shield Farm Down, right? Yeah, that's the play. That's the word, bird. And there it goes. We have one shield with a bit of energy. We do have a defense drop, and they're going to be bringing in Primeape here. We're going to let it go through. That's fine. They used up that energy. We're going to bring in Hoopa. Night Slash is going to just absolutely demolish us. They swap into a Ferrothorn. Oh no. Ninetales says, salivating. Let me at him. All right, so we're just going to farm this thing down. They hit us with a Thunder, which is the best thing they can hit us with. In comes Primeape. We are going to get that shield. And we don't even need to go for the Psyshock. I mean, Weather Ball is plenty at this point. And again, Ninetales pulling up the slack. What is going on here? Let's go. Next battle, we're met with a Lapras. Good lead. Let's get it, finally. All right, and they're swapping into a Frostlass. Okay, hello. Gonna go ahead and bring in that Ninetales here and, you know, do the Ninetales thing. Shadow Ball, that's fine. We'll let it go through. Got a little nervous. We're not going to win this. They're going to be able to farm us down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they're absolutely going to shield us. But here's the thing, Ninetales, let's go. Thickness. We're going to be able to get to another Weather Ball here. So we're getting both shields. That is primo. That is just beautiful. Now I'm thinking, what do I do? You're going with Hoopa? Yeah. That's it. Let's go in with Hoopa and just start building up energy. Of course, shielding up the Shadow Ball. All right, beautiful. And they have that Lapras. Here you go. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to get it off. They swap into a Nidoqueen. Okay, all right, calculating the win process here. Get this off. And, oh, thank goodness we had a CMP. Oh, that's just beautiful. I mean, I think they would have got it off anyways, but that's just going to help them farm us down. In comes Hoopa, and we take them out before they can get it off. That was what we needed, I think. Going to go for a Shadow Ball. Look at the damage. Beautiful. All right, fantastic. And we are actually going to take out that Lapras. We have another Confusion that went through again. There you go. You gotta love it. Alrighty, folks. If you're wondering what the heck is that, like, why do they just faint? Well, the registration of the move actually went through. They just hit their charge move and it just cuts it off, and it just continues on right afterwards. So, yeah, you gotta love it. Swapping into a Drapion here. We're just gonna hold tight. Hold tight, hold tight. Hold the line. And shielding up that Aqua Tail just to keep ourselves on the edge and make sure they don't get us too low here. Going for a Rock Blast, getting a shield. We're going to let this one go through. Go ahead and hit me with Crunch. Now, the reason why they're doing that, it still does a lot of damage. I mean, give me a break. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they know it's resisted, but the thing is they can get that defense drop. We've discussed this before. So if you're going up against somebody and they hit you with a not very effective Crunch and you think they're a noob or something, that's not the case. They're just trying to get that defense drop. Bringing in a Nidoqueen here. All right, seems like a reoccurring theme with the Heracross. Going to go Mega Horn. Not very effective, but it's the best option that we have. Bringing in the Hoopa. Hoopa. And they're going for that Poison Fake. It's not very effective. Good. What are we going to see? Oh, Obstagoon. Oh, boy, this is... how are we going to pull... Like, Obstagoon is probably the most nightmarish thing a Hoopa can see, to be honest with you. One of them. So Night Slash, easily going to take us out. Oh, actually, never mind. This is still fine. So we're bringing in the Heracross to do some more damage. In comes the Ninetales. And yeah, we've seen it. It's got that defense holding it down. They're swapping, and as soon as we do, I'm like, nah, I'm not letting you get off any crap here. Going for the Weather Ball, taking them out. In comes Obstagoon, we farm down. Again, Ninetales. Again, Ninetales. What? All right, into the next battle here. We're met with a Ninetales. This time it has Ember. Okay. And that's not a bad move at all. I tested it out with my Flareon in Open Master League, level 50s, and it did good. Ember does a lot of damage. It doesn't charge as fast, but it does more damage than Fire Spin. So we're getting that Shadow Ball through onto the Lapras and taking it out. Ninetales is coming in to farm us down. And this is not looking good. I mean, I'm probably going to lose this. We're down a shield. That Ninetales has a lot of energy. Well, it has some energy, I think. So what are we going to do here? They're going to go Psyshock. Yep, doing a lot of damage. And at this point, I'm just going to go Weather Ball. That's all we need to do. That's fine. And we're getting a shield. And are we going to get to another one? We do. Beautiful. And I'm thinking, okay. I think we got this. What you got in the back? Swapping into Heracross. And I figured I'm going to have to use a shield here. The reason why I did that is so I can start getting a leg up on the energy since their shields are down. They have a Frostlass in the back, so unfortunately this is... I don't know. It's not going to happen. They're probably going to get to an Avalanche. Oh, yeah. But we can come in and farm down with Ninetales. Oh, yeah. Let's see it. Avalanche taking us out. Ninetales coming in, farming down. And the Fire Spin is not enough. Ember does more, and it's quicker. They take us out. Good game. Hey, it was a close one. Into our next battle, we're going to be met with a Golbat. The probably worst lead you can have. Again, And we're going to swap into Hoopa. I just go straight counter. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm like, forget it. They go for the Poison Fang. I figured that was it because I was way too quick. We got an Empoleon out here. They're absolutely going to let this go through. I remember this distinctly here. Just taking them out. Beautiful. Love to see that. In comes the Golbat. We have it below half. Okay. We're obviously going to come in here with Ninetales. And I figured that there's going to be something in the back weak to fighting or something like that. Possibly. We'll have to see. Because of the protection in the front with such a massive resistance to fighting. And then they also have the Empoleon, which is weak to fighting. So let's see. We're going to use that shield here. Getting a Poison Fang. Okay. They still have 2 shields left. We have a bunch of energy. A Machamp. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We can work with this. So we need to get both of these off. We need to get these shields out of here. And we're going for another one. No Psy Shock needed. They're shielding it up anyway. Swapping into our Heracross. We still have 1 shield left. And we could potentially get this here. Let's get it. What do we do? Shielding up the rock side would have done a lot of damage. Yeah, it's not super effective, but still going to do a lot. This is a Heracross in the Great League. You don't want to get hit. Taking out that Machamp, and we take the win. Let's get it. All right. Into the next battle, folks. What are we going to see? Make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out quite a bit. We're met with a Nidoqueen. Okay, now typically I don't like this matchup. Typically. If it's a Shadow, it's not great. All right. So we have a regular one. Still not the best situation in the world. But if we can land this, then we're going to be looking peachy. And we do. All right. Let's go. Meta Wrecker in the house. Okay. I'm never going to say that again. Okay. What am I, still living in like 1999? All right. So we're going to getting taken out by a Mud Bomb. Bringing in Heracross, resisting the ground. Looking good. We do have to look out for that Blizzard, though. Going to go for a Rock Blast bait. And we get the shield. Great. And I'm thinking at this point, I don't care. I'm going to double shield. They swap into Poliwrath, and I'm thinking, wow, beautiful. It's about time we could do something with the Hoopa. Let's just not get one-shotted by Scold. Oh, almost. Oh, we can actually win. We do. Amazing. And we're actually able to get to the Shadow Ball. Hoopa putting in that work. Let's go. Hoopa new meta. Hoopa new meta. No, just joking. It is not good. In the Great League. In the Great League. It's just very squishy, very risky. The weakness is too abundant. And we're getting to the Mega Horn here. Going to take out that Whiscash with Overkill. Not really. Rock Blast wasn't enough. It just needed that little bit of extra. Wasn't not trying to flex or nothing. And we have the last battle here up against a Shadow Hypno. So I figured Fire Punch. Yeah, I'm just going to assume Fire Punch right off the bat. I'm not going to take any risks here. So we are going to shield this first one up. Actually, I think I double shield this. Again, we're going to... Oh, wait, not again. We've done it before, but not with this team. So Shadow Mawile getting some nice lag here. They're shielding up the Iron Head. Lovely. Lovely. But we are going to double shield. Yep, they're double shielding this Mawile because what we have in the back does not really want to see it. Hoopa's just too squishy. Heracross doesn't want to see Shadow Confusion. And unfortunately, they're going to be able to take us out here. But what's going to happen is we got rid of their Confusion user. I'm going to go in here with Counter, which registers faster than Confusion. And they're not even going to get a hit on me. Beautiful. And we're getting a little bit of farm. What you got in the back? A little hesitant. What you... All right, at this point, I'm thinking, well, I'm probably going to have a counter. Yep. Lucario. So we're going to go for the Rock Blast here. Just doing extra damage. Just take them out. Now, I thought they might get to a Shadow Ball. That's why I swapped. And I didn't realize I would just take them out like that, which absolutely perfect. And they have a Pro Pass in the back. No wonder they were like, what should I go with? Weak to fighting or 4 times weak to fighting, right? So, yeah, we're looking good. Now, the only thing that I was thinking is they're going to hit me with like 2 charge moves or something like that. Like 2 rock slides. But not the case. Heracross taking the win. Hoopa, there you go. Not too great, not too bad. Interesting. Thanks for watching and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!